Hey everybody, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins Awakening. I think we have some new stuff. Yeah, we got some new sand for you.
Oh, you're back to visit old Dworkin?
Here and look, I found some lyrium sand.
Wonderful. We can start making more explosives. Thanks for your help. Please, take these. Use them to give those beasties a what for.
Alright, we got some more lyrium sand bombs. Let's go.
Where is he? I know he's here. Cough him up, Warden.
I don't know who you're talking about.
You're not gonna pull the moss over my eyes. Ogren, get your hairy ass down here.
Hang on to your beard, woman. Is this a conjugal visit? Looking for Ogren to grease the old wheel?
Don't lay a finger on me. You've done a lot of stupid things on a whim, but joining the Wardens...
Didn't you say it would be hot?
We were role-playing.
This is getting... I'm actually going to stay out of this.
Look, I didn't sign up on a whim, alright? You kicked me out.
You were just looking for an excuse.
You kept trying to make me into something I'm not. I can't play house like you want me to. I'm only good at one thing, Fells, and it's killing.
Maybe you two should calm down a bit.
No, Commander. We should have had this out before.
You had a good thing in the army. They respected you.
Felsi, I finally got the old conquer on straight, and I don't belong anywhere but here.
Fine, Ogren, if that's what you want. The baby and I will just have to get by without you.
Baby? Aren't you going after her?
I just end up being hit. She's a tiny thing, but packs a surprising wallop. And in this mood, she'd go straight for my danglers. Come on, there's Darkspawn waiting to be killed.
You know, I'm actually not the first How to be a Grey Warden.
A distant relative, I presume?
Following in my grandfather's footsteps, more like. His name was Padric How. He joined the Order before it returned to Ferelden just after the war. Never contacted his family again. Just vanished. Now that I know about the joining, I think he died.
Many good men and women die in the joining.
I know that now. Father always said he was a horrible man for abandoning the family to join a pointless cause. I grew up ashamed of my grandfather. But now I see his bravery. That will take some getting used to.
There wasn't a blight back then.
There isn't a blight now either. That doesn't mean Grey Wardens aren't still needed. I told you that the bow you gave me was my grandfather's, didn't I? Thank you for that. At any rate, we should probably get back to it. There are Darkspawn to kill, I'll bet. Somewhere.
Let's see. I can't remember what goes to him or not right now. I know there's some stuff that's Anders that's in here.
So what would you do if you didn't have to be a Grey Warden?
Um, Strange question to ask out of the blue.
Is it? You've never thought about it? Does nobody ever leave the Wardens?
You can leave, but you'll be tainted forever.
You can run, but you can't hide? I think I've heard that before. I've never liked the idea of being trapped somewhere, to be honest. It reminds me of the Circle. After my 7th escape attempt, you'd think they'd have given me credit for trying.
7 escape attempts?
I got really good at escaping the tower. Just never good at staying escaped. Until now, I suppose. You know, there is one thing I miss about the tower. My cat.
You had a cat.
Mr. Wiggums. He wasn't my cat, he was the tower's mouser. But he took a liking to me. There were days when that stupid cat was the only person I saw. Except for it not being a person. Still, I liked him. Poor Mr. Wiggums.
Why, poor Mr. Wiggums.
He became possessed by a rage demon, but he did take out 3 Templars. I was never more proud. A toast to Mr. Wiggums, then. May he forever eat mice in the Fade.
Okay. Let's sell some stuff.
May I be of service? Of course.
We also have some enchantments we can do. Enchantment. Enchantment.
You need anything, Commander?
Actually, we don't have to sell everything nowadays. We can just store it. Actually, gold ring can be sold. A little bit of maintenance.
You need anything, Commander?
It's much easier fighting Darkspawn on the surface. On a clear day, you can see for leagues. I once heard about a contraption known as a spyglass, I think it is called. My friend Barlin said they let you see distant enemies as though they were right beside you. Is that true? It sounds like magic.
Magic, it's, optics.
Optics? Well, it may as well be magic. In the deep roads, the Darkspawn can appear from nowhere. A spyglass sounds the very opposite. Someday, while I'm still on the surface, I would like to look through one.
Well, maybe one day you will. Let's see. Did want to do some gift looking. Okay.
Ooh, for me? Ooh. Ooh, for me? Ooh.
Oh. Okay, and then the rest of this can be sold.
You need anything, Commander? You need anything, Commander?
go. Have us prepared for the next fights.
All rise. The Warden Commander and Liege Lord of all Amaranthine enters. I've held it off as long as I could, but you hold the right of high justice on your land. Certain matters of court must be decided.
Anything I should know before we proceed?
By custom, the claimants make their case to you. I'll advise you after, then you rule. The Seneschal of the Vigil can hold court as well, if the Arl commands it.
Let's begin.
Be seated. The Warden Commander will first hear the matter of the Crown against the sheepherder Alec.
On behalf of the Crown, I submit that Alec stole 2 bushels of grain bound for the garrison in Amaranthine. When confronted by soldiers, he confessed. The punishment for theft from the Crown is death by hanging.
What say you, Alec?
My sheep were slaughtered by the Darkspawn. My family was starving. I asked for mercy. Commander, mercy.
The poor bugger. Had he stolen from anyone besides the Crown, he'd escape with a flogging.
I am not without mercy. Flog him instead.
Thank you. Thank you.
Next is a serious matter. Danella, a soldier of the Vigil, abandoned her post and was caught 3 leagues away. She is charged with desertion. Even if it were not a time of war, the penalty would be death.
I asked the old captain several times to release me from my oath. The Darkspawn are too near my family's farm. They need me, my lord. I'm no coward.
You dishonor everyone who serves the Vigil. You think you are alone in having family under threat.
The men are afire over this one. Danella is an accomplished scout, but desertion could destroy the army.
Nella, bring your family here and fight for us anew.
I won't forget this, Commander. I'll be back. You have my word.
Mercy is a fine thing, but armies are held together by discipline.
The next matter is of a civil nature. Lady Liza Pacton is the sovereign of Tairns Down. She...
I prefer to speak for myself. The old Earl Rendon Howe made certain promises to me. Some of these he committed to paper. I was given the right to the incomes of the Southern Bridge.
And what part did you take in Howe's conspiracies, Liza? To get such a fruitful prize? I am Sir Darren, and it is my land she seeks. Taken from me because I was one of the few nobles who stood against Turn Logan.
Commander, Sir Darren is an ally, and Amaranthine has precious few who support you wholeheartedly.
If there's any hope of persuading more nobles to your cause, you must be fair-minded.
It's legal, Darren, but I swear I'll make this up to you.
My father built that bridge, but very well. I place my trust in you.
The Commander has spoken. The matter is resolved. This session of the Arling's court is over. And Maker, help me. I hope the next one is easier than this.
Yeah, this was a case of we did the best we could here with finding the middle ground where we could find it.
Yes.
Alright, so should be...
Yes.
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 Is there some great ceremony when someone joins the Legion of the Dead?
It's called a funeral.
Right, but is it boring and somber like a regular funeral? I mean, you're not burying anyone.
This is true. Dwarven funerals involve a great deal of ale and singing. Then there's an orgy.
What? You're kidding.
Of course I'm kidding.
The fact you fell for that, Anders. Forgot to do some things.
You are gonna pay me, right? For all that arse whooping I do for you?
You'll get a stipend if the nobles pay their dues.
A stipend? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, what's a stipend?
It's the money we pay you.
Money. Now there's a word I understand. What an arrangement. You feed me and I get to take my frustrations out on the Darkspawn. Anyway, can I have a pony?
I bet you can't tell me what you just said.
Whoa, everything's spinning. And you're very shiny. Ooh, gonna go sit down now.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You need anything, Commander?
Let's sell some of this other stuff. Let's see. Okay, yep.
Commander.
Another wishes to undertake the joining.
Oh, I hope they fare better than Sir Myrene. I'll make the preparations. From this moment forth, Sigrun, you are a Grey Warden.
Then let it be.
You chose her well, Commander. She will wake shortly.
Perfect. Alright, now we can head out. I had to make sure we did that before we left. I was like, wait, am I forgetting something? Yes. Yes, I am. The main reason we came back here, so we can make sure Sigrun did her joining. Alright, now to get out of here.
You don't think you're actually... dead, do you?
Me? Not actually dead, no. Symbolically dead, perhaps.
And what is the difference?
Several pints of blood.
I mean, she's not wrong. Guess we gotta go back to Amaranthine real quick, as we do have some business there. Yes, let's bring you your stuff.
You're back, eh? What's it like out there? Darkspawn crawling all over?
I found this trinket and would like to return it.
Thank the Maker. Mika's been afraid to move from this spot since he lost a stupid thing.
Sorry, couldn't go without Lucky Deerfoot. Thanks for finding it.
And now we're getting away before the Darkspawn arrive. Good luck to you.
Let's see. So this uniting with a family member goes better than it did the last time. I had somebody who wanted to meet their sister.
Ooh, fingers twitching, so much shiny.
We can buy anything you want.
I know better than to nick any of this. I was just remembering. Growing up castless in Dusttown, we took what we could get, when we could get it. But that doesn't excuse what I was. A thief and a lying rotten duster. Let's move along before the temptation becomes too great. I've only so much self-control.
Delilah? Is that really you?
Nathaniel, I had feared the worst.
Times must have been hard, Delilah. But you can do better than this. Come back to the estate until we find somewhere else.
What? Oh, Nathaniel, I didn't marry Albert out of desperation. I adore him. I was so glad to get away from Father's evil. This life is so much better.
Father's evil? Isn't that overstating things a little? He got caught up in politics.
You weren't here. You didn't see what he did, Nathaniel. You want the culprit who destroyed our family? It was him, without question.
I had no idea.
Of course you did. But you always worshipped Father, right from when you were a little boy. Come, brother, let us sit and catch up a bit, shall we?
She said she wants me to come back. Once all this is done. Meet her husband. She's due by the spring. She seems happy. She said Father deserved to die. I still can't believe it.
You don't believe her?
I thought he had his reasons. It was a war for Andraste's sake. Before I went to the Free Marches, he was never... How could he have changed so much?
It's not your fault, Nathaniel.
What if I'd never left? I didn't have much choice, but still. I wish I'd known some of this sooner. I feel like such a fool. Now please, let's get back to our business. I need to think.
It's okay, buddy. You didn't know any better. You weren't here. How could you? And you weren't wrong to leave. You were doing what you thought was right. Let's see. What can we do here?
That part of Orzammar, Dust Town, it's called. Is it really as I've heard?
I have no idea. What have you heard?
That it's like a really terrible slump, or an alienage.
Oh, no, no. I've seen an alienage. It was rather nice.
I'm beginning to feel very fortunate.
Isn't perspective wonderful? You'd think people who are so tall would have more of it.
You would think. Might be this house. Oh. How do I get there? Maybe it's this one? Oh! Well, we found that woman's husband finally. She's not gonna be happy, but we should tell her. And she was over at the chantry.
Oh, Karen, why couldn't you have told me?
Alright. Let's see. Let's do the gift from Melisay one before we forget. Need a knife. Need a knife.
I almost feel sorry.
Ah, there's a knife.
No one needs to see that.
Now we need a scarecrow. And now we just gotta set it up. Ogren's not even here and he's approving.
I saw the revered mother at the apothecary, trying to get something for an itch. What's she been up to?
Making amends. The scarecrow was great, except someone knocked it over and smashed Melissa's tomato plants. We saw Melissa crying over her lost tomatoes, and we were very sorry. We're poor orphan children who don't know right from wrong. We want to say sorry to Melissa. She likes flowers, but we want to make sure Melissa doesn't come at us with the rake like she did last time, so we can't deliver the flowers ourselves. Will someone find some flowers and put them in front of Melissa's house for us?
Dirk's been in a fight with his girl. You know anything about that?
Yeah. She was pestering him about making an honest woman. We should keep our mind on the task at hand.
Alright, hopefully that's the last job, but let's find out. Yep, that's it. Okay. Time to move on. Yeah, it looks like Winding Wood makes the most sense to go to next.
I'm off.
swore something went down.
Something large and powerful came. Large, powerful, and angry.
So let's try to get him. What the hell is over there? Far left. I can't even target it. Oh, it's another guy. Okay. Killed 50 enemies using the Punisher talent. Nice. Just playing dead that whole time, Nathaniel? What the fuck?
All right.
We were winning. Why were you playing dead? Bro.
Trap. So simple to see, really.
Out of my way. I need to get out of here.
Oh, can I help?
No! No one can help me. I just need to get out of here.
Who's after you?
The elf. She makes the trees come alive. All we wanted was some easy money from the caravans, but... Make her help me. She's here. Gotta get away.
I recall you from the last gathering of the clans. Your keeper is Marathari, is she not?
Yes, she is. And Daran Shan, sister.
I was with our keeper, Ilshe, when she spoke to Marathari. I am Valana. Watch your back around these parts. There are dark spawn, and the Shem settlements do not look kindly on the Dalish.
Have the Darkspawn been attacking merchants?
Possibly. There are, however, things more terrible than darkspawn. The merchants would do well to fear me.
Have you been destroying the caravans?
After all the Shemlin did to me, to our people, this is justice. They stole my sister, and likely sold her to merchants. I will not rest until I have her back. You should go. I have no quarrel with you, but I would hate for that to change.
Well, we're gonna have to do something about that. Getting stuck. Get up.
All right. going.
Making sure we explore everywhere, because there are a lot of side quests here that we have. There were a lot. There we go. That was Heart of the Forest. You found some heartwood. Someone might be able to make something useful out of it. Alright. And before we actually talk to this stranger, we are out of time. So, thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And if you really like our content, check out the Patreon, which is linked down below, where you can watch our content before it's released publicly on YouTube. Also, be sure to check out our Discord, also linked down below, to become part of our community. And I will see you all next time. Have a good one. Bye.